So I taught them the vocabulary was strong for.
So it's really up to you how you need to do all the integration yourself, and so sometimes you do struggle with thinking about math, and because that's the only subject that always gets
Yeah, we do understand.
the only thing that is vocabulary. Like if you're doing a math concept, the only thing that you could do as language per se would be, what's the kind of words that you could use for addition, different kinds of words. But not really like an integration as such, but I don't know.
But then wouldn't you consider word problems also as an integration? Because unless the child
I
can
guess.
comprehend it.
Yeah.
So would you consider, it's a question rather.
No, that's fair enough. I mean,
Yes,
it's a word problem.
Yes, it
but
is.
how do you do that in a grade 1? Because that becomes a little bit more.
There's also poetry which you can integrate into math. There are many poems on addition and
Yes.
subtraction.
Yes.
It's very playful.
Songs?
Yeah.
Children
Songs.
grade 1 or 2.
Oral part is easier for grade 1. But what about without knowing the meaning, will they do it just brushing up or mugging up or something like that?
But integrating addition with which unit of inquiry?
No, language and math. I just want to see how we can do language and math. But see, what I do is the maximum that I like word problems is one, yes. Maybe later towards the year. I think second
knowledge
grade.
can be introduced through the math, through the poetry. Fine. Yeah, but later on part will be obviously.
So what I actually do is try and see, get them to describe how they solve their problem. But I'm stuck at that.
Even reflections would be
There are stories also which can be, you can use as stories in applications.
So how can they answer if suppose a child is in another language, additional language, he can speak out.
Okay, maybe one person speak the time. You were talking, and then we listen to you.
I'm just struggling with the language integration every time. With the other foreign subjects are there, like we have the French or anything, if they are learning the basic levels, only they know the small words.
Exactly.
So how the integration happens when suppose we are taking a unit of states of matter, it may be about the art or unit. So how the integration, how the evidences I can collect if the child is doing the integration over there? How it can be?
So the question is how do you, whether you know only a little bit of vocabulary?
You don't, from my understanding is you can exact block the topic. So like even if our topic is migration, but if our big idea is identity,
Yes.
right? You could integrate with that big idea of identity, which then does not require that much. Of course, this unit would be done at a much higher level. So my point is moot. But then, in any case, you have children coming in even in grade 4, grade 5 who take up Spanish, and how do you integrate it with them? So it's not just the central idea that you can integrate with. You can also look at the big idea, the big picture. What is that concept?
Yes.
So, beginners.
Yeah.
Right? So, as she said, we can look at the big picture of it. So, can we go with the concepts, key concepts? For example, it's a form, what we're learning in particular unit. So, the form can be taken in that subject to teach the form of alphabets, form of words.
Exactly.
Is that not an integration in the curriculum?
Unit?
Is it?
Absolutely.
Can you go with it?
So with students.
Knowledge based.
Yes.
I may not learn about migration.
Yes.
But I'm learning about the concept which I've chosen for that particular thing or center.
Yes.
Is that authentic integration?
Yeah, I think that's a form. There are different forms and ways that you can integrate topics or concepts in the curriculum. So
I think the controversy, the confusion comes only because we look at the knowledge integration.
yes.
Translation, literal translation of knowledge of this language, other one is what the confusion creates.
Yes.
So come out of the content and look at the other concepts, learner profiles, attitudes, concepts, look into that, and then that's how the language can be developed.
Yes.
Orally, orative, speaking or listening. Because it has all the aspects of the language. So am I going on the right way?
Yes, absolutely. She wanted to say something.
Language.
Yes.
So when children, because it's a differentiated classroom, they're learning abacus, they're learning maths in some other system. So when they all come sit in the classroom, they all do addition, for example, in 10 different ways. So we have a math communication time, either in writing or orally, or in pictorial form, or in presentation. because some of them do some kind of Vedic or Strackenberg method. It's all in their head, and they just put the answer and put a big, circle around it. So the answer is perfect, but they don't write the steps in between. And so we have a math communication arc where they have to explain what strategy they used, or what tools they used. And I'm in grade 2, so my children explain.
Why are we? How we need to swim in the streamline? When you dive, why you are increasing your speed? How you can give signs inside the water? How you can communicate inside the water? So these are the questions we'll put up in the small kids. Also, how we are going to conduct the assessment is like when they are coming for the assessment summative test, we'll give them some kickboard. We'll give them the kickboard and leave them the depth. We'll be standing both coaches will be standing, lifeguard will be inside the pool to make sure the child life is better. Ask them to swim without support, with the board support.
Okay.
And we'll see their fear level, whether they are capable to cross the pool without the support.
Alright.
And also we'll see some kids, they want to swim without the board. Their own courage, they want to swim across the pool without anyone's support. That is called freestyle. That is what the unit lesson plan.
Okay.
So if somebody crosses that, we'll put achieved.
Okay.
If somebody is developing, we'll put developing. If somebody need to develop, we'll put like evident. This we'll do. And also we'll do different strokes. Some kids are already excel in the swimming. Those who are coming, when we are starting, some kids we find that they already learned from somewhere. So for them, we'll not give the same assessment technique. We'll have a separate assessment techniques according to the capacity.
And how would you do that?
For that, the task like they need to do the multiple strokes in a single lap.
Okay.
Like they'll start with freestyle, they will do the backstroke, then end up with the butterfly stroke. So we'll give the time, how fast they can do.
Okay, that's interesting.
This is how.
Alright. Wonderful. That's a lot of knowledge sharing. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to learn a bit more about what making the PYP says about art assessments. I'm sure you would have already read it, but we're still going to refresh our knowledge. So I have given you groups, and each group is going to be reading a specific section, right? For instance, group 1 is going to be reading PYP perspective on assessment. What does the IB believe in about assessments? What is the IB philosophy on assessment? What does the IB say should be your assessment policy? Okay, that's only for group 1. That's only for group 1. Okay. Then group 2 is going to only read about the kinds of assessments. So some of it is on page 45 and some of it is on page 46. That's for group 2. Group 3 is going to read and present effective assessments, which is on page 46 and 47 that I'm going to give you now. Oh, I have the most challenge. The next page where it finishes. Okay? And we have the quiz today. We're going to tell us about the strategies and clues. Alright? We'll start reading from the recording notes. Has been given a particular topic out of the assessment unit on making the PYP happen. I've broken it into 4 parts, into 4 groups. And so you read your bit and you present it and share it in whichever way you like with the rest of the groups. Yeah?
Likes to dress up as chef, you know. As like I told you, like most of the famous chefs, if you see, are men. It's not like that women are not there. Women are also there, but they're not as famous, maybe, or maybe they just don't come in MasterChef. Yes. Yeah. So it's like that, you know. So somebody told him no, only girls can be there and all that thing. See, now we live in a changing world. I know, again, it sounds very fancy when I stand here and talk about it, because interiors, the situation is still same, but we are changing, slowly changing with the time. So the mindset has to change. So we read a book called, you know, so that this girl is there and everybody's stopping her, you can't do this because you're a girl. And she's like, but I'm not a girl, I'm me. You know, I'm Namita, or I'm this, or I'm that. Because I have my own identity, I can do things. And if certain things that I'm struggling at and I can't do, then that's fine with me. I'll get better at those. So it was a nice one. So don't judge me by my, don't be sexist, don't judge me by my gender. So it was a nice book, and the little ones also understand it so well. Books make your life easier, trust me, I'm telling you, get into books, absolutely. Very, very important. Okay, before I start the presentation, anybody wants to share? I think she had her hand up, yes.
We had sharing the planet last month. We had this culminated this unit. So on culminating that, we had taken our children to the field trip to Christ University to show that how they are doing the zero waste campus it is there. So how they recycle all the materials, all the waste in their campus. So initially when I sent a mail to the university, they thought that the children must be of a higher grade. And after the permission, all the things, and when we went there and they saw the children, they were saying, this little children you are bringing for this recycling unit, do they understand what do you mean by recycling and what is compost and what is decomposing and all this thing? I said, yes sir, please go ahead, you talk to them. And they're all professors. So they were in a higher shock, and entire campus are looking at our little ones. They were taking selfies with the little ones. They were very happy seeing our little ones, and these suddenly they became all like actors. They were posing with the elder students, and they were giving them, saying hi and all with them, and they were posing with those elder ones. And then when they walked through all this unit of paper recycling unit, and we could see some professor from Miami University, she's coming and doing a social action, sitting there and making all this albums and paper foldable folding things and all. So children saw all the thing, and then decomposing part they came. And then we had told them like when it takes 45 days to decompose the waste, the food waste. So they showed us from the canteens and whatever the gourmet and all the food is coming waste. So that is we are decomposing it, and they took us to the bins, separate bins. And suddenly children, ma'am, it is so stinking, ma'am, it is stinking. Then other child is saying, it is methane gas, not to worry, don't close your nose. So they know about from the methane gas and how.
You don't have to wait for integration, because this is the first thing that all parents will want the child to know in your school, otherwise they'll eat your head.
No, but by PYP is all about.
Okay, so if there is a.
Strands of math as standalone.
You can teach math standalone, numbers especially, because it will not get integrated every time. Some data handling and all I can understand, okay, but not numbers.
Yeah, correct. Building up the number strand is correct.
This all comes under numbers.
Fine.
Okay, so what you should do is give each child a laminated. Child should have a laminated chart, personal, drawn like that, where you tell them that we have families. So we have the ones and tens and hundreds family, the thousands family. But since we are an IT school international, so I would stick to this. So we have hundreds family, thousands family, millions family, and then we have the billions family, like that. Smaller children, ask them place. Okay, you have a single digit number, a 1. Where do you put them? Then they can see, okay, ones is written over there. They can use the place value chart and stick to it. Similarly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the next, you can throw a question to the students. What happens next? Let them inquire into it. Till 9, it's a single digit. It's all 9 single ones. 1, 1, 2, like that. Ones, all single digit numbers. What happens after 9? What happens? You add another 1 to it. It becomes a 10. So it goes. What happens? It moves to the next family. So 10 ones become 1 tens, and in the ones place there is nothing left. Okay, so
dance or PhD. So basically, someone has challenged people who are working on their doctorate to how can you explain your doctoral dissertation through dance? And you'll be delighted if you look this up on YouTube. Right? It's amazing. If we have time at the end, maybe we'll watch a video about that. It's really lovely. So anyway, lots of great ideas. Another group?
So we have received a few pictures in our units of inquiry. The first picture that we found very interesting. it's Ron. But if you observe it closely, there is some interesting stuff about Ron. He's written like, my name is Ron, I like to ride bikes with my friends, I love to travel and visit many cultures, I love to teach art, I like to go hiking. So I really feel that this can be useful in doing this unit Who We Are, whether it is for very young kids or whichever grade kids for that matter. Based upon their ability, they'll be able to fill in the details, but I really see that there is a personal connection to it. So they'll really enjoy doing this engagement with that unit. Did I get to see that? Yes, it's really beautiful. Then there are a couple of other pieces, again Ron. Apparently he made his own drawing. I liked it, but for me, the minute I saw and started looking at it, the more I look at it, I connect to the story, The Great K-pop Tree. Have you guys read that story? It's a very common story. Many teachers use the story in their classrooms for teaching about ecosystems and interdependence and importance of all the creatures in the ecosystem. So I could instantly connect with that story. So if you guys happen to get some time, there's a video available on YouTube, so you could watch that story and instantly get to see Bayan talking about that story. So I feel this can be a very good connection with sharing the planet.
I could relate that picture with the KFC.
Obviously, if you see there is a flag on the shirt, and I could actually see the Statue of Liberty also. If you see that, the spikes coming out of that.
It tells from which place he's from.
Exactly. Yeah. So all that came to my mind too. And then this is interestingly one of the pieces made by Ron's student, and Lalit here had an interesting observation that it looks like the Roman Colosseum. And if you see that reminded me of the warriors, the Roman warriors, the headpiece and all that. So it looks like it can be used to teach where we are in place and time, a little bit of exploration to personal histories and things like that. So again, there are two other pieces, I'm sure done by very young children there. I felt they can be useful. Obviously, our teacher can get to talk about shapes and colors and similarities and differences amongst ourselves. Obviously, a lot of storytelling. I was thinking about character traits, like maybe when you're reading a story with children, having children to draw a picture like that of a character and talk about the character traits of that, of those characters. I'm seeing you guys. It's fine.
I have to tell you, like, brilliant ideas, truly. And so we had two pieces, and this one just stole my heart. It reminds me of the story of the old woman who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly, perhaps she died. That was my initial thought. And then we looked at it and we talked about the food chain, because in the very middle there's a little wormy, and the worm has been eaten by a bird, and the bird has been eaten by the frog or snake, who has been eaten by the bigger bird, owl. So it really explains a lot about food chains. So the transdisciplinary theme was sharing the planet. Looked at math, geometry, shapes, and spaces, and patterns, and symmetry. Language, they could do role play, comprehension, think, pair, share. Venn diagram, similarities and differences. Yeah, between the animals. See, she's the brain and she's making me talk. And then this one is really neat. It's a paper torn activity. Is that right, Ron?
Yeah, we painted paper and then we tore it.
We tore it. So you can talk about this one. Go ahead.
We thought like this goes for a transdisciplinary thing where we are in place and time, where we can talk about migration, landforms, colors, and then journey, transportation, weather, patterns, and then the latitudes and longitudes, then like captioning, labeling, and a little bit of grammar, and then like materials, what do we get from certain places, and all that.
Maybe procedures, okay.
We just thought about that. Global delivery.
I want to know, I want to learn, but how can I? How will I? Show me how and where to find wisdom, knowledge, learning and understanding. I will show you how and where to find, from people and places around, from books, paper and the web. More learning, more knowing, more fun, much exciting. Maybe I am knowledgeable.
Next week she'll be singing with guitar.
It came like this.
Okay, would you ladies like to go?
The right that we chose was you have the right to play and rest. Why we chose this was nowadays you see students or children out playing, they just want to play. We need to know that there is a balance between things that we need to do. So bringing in a learning profile, being balanced, trying to see how they can be given the equal shares to develop their skills. That was one way of looking at it.
At the same time, over-ambitious parents, they are not letting children to have a playtime and rest time and all.
So
They are putting them into different activities, pushing them
to different classes, and we're not looking at how they can come down to rest and think and get back to, or reflect and get back and choose what they would like to do. So it's more of reflection and getting students to make their decisions, get them to understand what their rights are, put that in front of them and give them the decision making, make them more, what do you say, reflect and take the right decisions. So on the theme, how we